Hello, everybody. Andrew Majewski here with Epicure. So let's just kind of talk about, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of what your back office might look like. So of course, I'm in Canada, but this is what mine looks like. I do have a couple other videos like this, but just to kind of show you guys something different. So this is what you will see likely when you log in. So all of this exciting stuff. So it kind of tells you what's coming up, it tells you what's on sale, it tells you when the customer promotions and the host promotions will be ending. So since it's the end of the month now, it's June the 29th, they will be ending soon, but then it will also show you guys what is happening the month after that, so you kind of know what to prepare for. And the nice thing is, if you do sell Epicure, you will be able to order everything a month early so that you can show your customers and kind of you can host cooking classes with these products. Pretty much you already have them, right? So it's kind of nice. But in case, because this is what I did, as soon as I signed up, I kind of looked to see what we all have, and I love how they have some training. So, and they obviously don't have tons here because you would just probably have key select questions, right? So usually people go, okay, so I have a customer who wants to place an order. She wants it shipped to me. How do I do that? Well, they can help you. Or I have a customer who wants to place an order, but she doesn't live near me at all. How does that get shipped to her? So this helps with everything. I love it. And the nice thing is, because all of us are so excited to host the cooking classes. So let's just say you want to click that one, and then it will tell you guys exactly how to do that. And I like this too because the videos aren't long, so it's kind of nice to see what to expect. So then just as an example, I think I turned my sound off here, but let's click play just to kind of show you guys what they're like, okay?
And we know you're going to love it. There are a few key changes you'll want to know before you begin. The cooking class order process begins when you add the cooking class event to the system. Once the event is...
And I think actually, you guys, I'm going to zoom in. I wonder if I can zoom in with the video here. Yeah, no, I don't think I can. But I'm going to actually let you guys listen to this because I did have some questions. So I'm just going to start this. It's about 4 minutes. So feel free to pause the video if you don't want to know or if this is not exciting for you. But I'm going to play it for you so you can see, because this is all about how to get started with your cooking classes. So you will have a great idea.
In the system, you can begin placing orders through it. You can start placing orders 30 days prior to the cooking class date. Then you have until 3 days after the date of the cooking class to place orders before the cooking class is automatically closed by the system. Of course, you can close it yourself at any time before then. This new cadence around your cooking class is going to add helpful momentum to the cooking class experience for you, your customers, and especially your hosts. How you place orders has changed, so it's important that you watch all the tutorial videos on how to place orders before you submit your first order in the system. In My Epicure 2.0, direct ship orders are placed separately from all other orders. The orders that aren't direct ship are grouped together in what we call the general order. It's very similar to the cooking class order you would have placed in the previous My Epicure. You submit a collection of orders all at once, and they ship to you or your host or an address of your choosing. The recipient sorts through the orders and makes sure they get to the customers. As in the previous system, this group enjoys a slightly lower shipping rate. By separating out the direct ship orders, it's now possible for those orders to be submitted and shipped immediately, without waiting for the other orders to submit and for the cooking class to close. For this added convenience, direct ship customers pay a slightly higher shipping rate than the general order. A single direct ship order is a single customer order going to an address of that customer's choosing. And brand new, we now have shared direct ship orders, in which 2 or more customers can group their orders together and have them shipped to one address of their choosing. The benefit to this type of order is that they get the direct shipping rate based on the value of their combined orders and then divided between them, prorated based on each of their total order amounts. They can actually save some money while getting added convenience. When you go to your orders page, you'll be able to identify the type of order by looking at the type column. A general order will show as cooking class general order. Direct ship orders will simply show as cooking class. A single direct ship order will just show one customer's name, whereas a shared direct ship order will, of course, show multiple customer names. Submitting the general order or direct ship orders does not close the cooking class event. As long as it is not closed, orders can be placed through it. So the hot tip is, don't select close this cooking class at the end of any order unless you have no more open orders that you want to place through this cooking class and you're completely done. The other major change in cooking classes is that the host benefits are now calculated after the cooking class is closed. The host then has 30 days to use the accrued host benefits by shopping through their Epicure.com account. In addition to this fabulous flexibility, the host enjoys an exclusive host shipping rate. Make sure you watch all the tutorial videos and read through the FAQ document before you submit your first order, and have fun ordering in my Epicure 2.0.
Okay, everybody, so that one, that was just talking about how to put your cooking classes into the back office. So they mentioned a lot about Epicure 2.0, and that's because actually we did have an older system, of course. They changed it over, I believe it was just late last year, and it was very confusing to all of us because they did do a lot of changes, but now it's just so easy, and you are all lucky because you won't have anything else to compare it to. So that's kind of nice. But my own personal tips on cooking classes is, what I typically do is I will start a cooking class at the beginning of the month online, but I will not say that that cooking class is starting until the end of the month, because in the video here it did say every time you start a cooking class, it does automatically close 3 days later. So if I'm doing, say, ordering online, if I'm not having a cooking class necessarily, but I take orders throughout the month, then I can just keep adding it to that cooking class, let those sales add up, and then close it at the end of the month. And then I can either give away, I can either keep those host benefits, or I can give them as a prize to a customer. But of course, if you're having a cooking class at home or at somebody's house, then it makes sense to start the cooking class even for a day later that you're hosting the cooking class, because then at least you have 3 days before it does automatically close. So I just wanted to clear that up in case you were looking at this thinking, okay, 3 days, 30 days, what the heck is that? So let me know though if I didn't explain that well enough, and I am more than happy to help. But just some tips for you, you know, that I don't usually say I'm starting a cooking class when I'm actually starting it. I just say it's at the end of the month, so that way I have time to add orders, but then I can close it anytime. You can still process orders and have it shipped to the customers without closing the cooking class. So I will show everybody how to do that, because it's not hard, but it's very easy to close the cooking class by mistake when you want to process the order but not close it. But I will show you guys that in another video when we talk more about cooking classes. So I do hope that this training helped. Let me know though if I didn't make myself clear, and I will see you guys in the next one.